I found a little bit more change there in my house. I crawled in there. Probably shouldn't even been in there. Found a few nickels and dimes right inside the window there.
So where'd you find that?
Right inside the house there. You see where the frame is leaning over?
Mm-hmm.
I tried to crawl through there. I found that. And I found this. I hope it's still usable. AAA. Found that too.
That's really helpful.
But we lived here 7 years, and like I said, we've lost everything we've worked for. And
we've held near and dear to us. Our animals, our babies. They're all scattered around now. Some of them are dead that the dog pound had put down. It's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling. My daughter-in-law, our house was in disrepair, so my daughter-in-law contacted Extreme Makeover and had told them that we took in stray dogs. We took care of them, fed them, abandoned dogs, and we wound up having 62 dogs. So my daughter-in-law got in touch with Extreme Makeover thinking that they were going to come out here and help us. Instead, they turned us over to a company called Hoarders at A&E, and Hoarders was promised that they would come out, rebuild the house, and build me professional kennels for the dogs so they wouldn't be in the house. Well, unfortunately, my daughter-in-law struck a deal with Hoarders, and Hoarders called Phenix City Dog Pound and asked them on the day they come out here to start shooting Hoarders. They wanted the Dog Pound to come out here and take our children, because every one of them were our children, so they could film this and it could be the season premiere, big show, thousands of people. Look at the two old fools taking care of 62 dogs, and now the Dog Pound has came and taken everything. Well, Phenix City didn't want to be involved in that, but they did come out here and they took our dogs, every one of them, which has almost killed me.
Just old stray dogs. I put dog food down for them, and I bought these.
Let him know that we went to the Dog Pound every day to visit our children.
Oh yeah, we went to the Dog Pound every day to see our little babies that they have.
Mm-hmm.
And I had 3 beautiful, healthy dogs down there. They said that they were scared of them, so they put them to sleep. And I got 3 more down there, which I know they're gonna put to sleep. But I think it's unfair.
They put 3 of my dogs down so far, healthy dogs, because they couldn't make friends with them. So they literally took 3 of them and killed them. They took them away from me to kill them, which has been eating at me alive. So they told us that we couldn't stay in the house because the floor had sunk in the house. Come Saturday afternoon, I'm laying down and I get a call from the sheriff's department asking me strange questions about, did my children live here, my son with my daughter-in-law and children? I says, 3 years ago, did we have a fella that lived with us? I said, yes, we had a blind, retarded fella, but he moved back to California. I said, he says, you might be interested in why I'm asking these questions. I said, very. He says, lightning has struck your house, and your house is burning. And we came out here, and we found this devastating. It's just devastating. Everything we owned was in that house. Everything.
It's related to hoarders. That show's about people who
hoard things. Yes, I had a lot of things in there. I had 500 pounds of food for the dogs. My dogs were very well taken care of. They all left here very, very fat and very well taken care of. The only thing they didn't like it is because there was so much stuff in the house.
Do you think was it a healthy or safe environment?
No, they said it wasn't a healthy environment for them, but I lived there with them, and if it was healthy for me, it was healthy for my dogs. I pray every night to the good Lord that I don't wake up the next morning, because I just don't know how much more sorrow I can take. I just don't know how much more sorrow I can take.
So now, do you have to this house is pretty much a loss. Do you have to start over?
Yes,
What are you gonna do?
we have no idea. We did not have a penny insurance on this property. Not one penny of insurance. All we have now is an empty lot.
So, but now that you've lost all the stuff that you've saved for all the years, I mean, you can't hoard it anymore. You gotta start over. What are you gonna do?
At this point, I have no idea.
Oh, just for an example,
Come here and look.
just for an example, I have picked up off the street dogs that were starving to death, wasn't nothing but skeleton frames, and bring them in, put them on my property, and nurse them back to health. And when the dog pound took them, they made a statement to me. They said, "Say one thing about you, Mr. Lee," said, "You feed your dogs." And if you noticed, I put down a bunch of dog food there just a second ago for some stray dogs that come across my property. But we've lived here 7 years, and like I said, we've lost everything we've worked for. And
We've held near and dear to us. Our animals, our babies. They're all scattered around now. Some of them are dead that the dog pound had put down. It's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling.
It's just about killing my wife. But like I said, if you look over there, you see where I put down a big bag of dog food for my dog. This old stray dog is coming through here. I don't know if you can see it over about it. So we do have left as a Lord. I'm just hoping he'll reach out and be there for us. That's all I can say. I done cried so much, it's almost hard to even cry anymore.
Yeah, I'd like to put out a plea to the public, please. I hear about people helping all the time. We've never really needed help, but this time we do. It's a lot of stress on me and my family, but we're not going to leave my mom out in the cold and dad, and we'll do anything to do to help them. I'm begging for you guys' help to please, help them and help them get their life back on track. They're not young people. They're fairly old. They're not going to be able to join the workforce. I mean, we're pretty much screwed here. Me and my wife don't make enough money to help them, or we would. We're out of answers here. So we, if anybody feels in the heart to help us, we'd be greatly appreciated.
House down on the left-hand side, as you go around the corner, it burned down, and they just rebuilt that about a couple of years ago.